to Straight Like That, your go-to channel on honest reviews on products, travel hotspots, must-try eats, and top-notch services. Ready to dive in? Let's get started. All right, so thank you for joining me today. Today we are going to be talking about another review. So I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I have like a challenge trying to put pictures up on the walls and like decorations, making sure that it's even, and then like you think it's even and you step back, you like, nah, it ain't even, and then you know, try to fix it and you look back and like, nah, it's still not even. So to help alleviate some of my stress when I'm putting things on the wall, I ended up just saying, screw it, I'm just gonna find something that's gonna help me. So I went on a couple of websites like Home Depot, I believe I went on Lowe's website, and I also went on Amazon. So usually if I can't find anything reasonable between like certain companies that, you know, usually are very much known for certain type of home improvement equipment, if I can't find it on their website or go into the store and find it cheap, I will look up, you know, elsewhere like Walmart, Amazon. If there's other websites that you guys know of that is legit, please let me know, because I only shop on legit websites, okay? So, and I try to keep it that way. So anyway, so I believe I end up finding this product on Amazon, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna put all the information down below, and also gonna put the price, because this actually came out to be a much more cheaper than I believe shopping at either Home Depot or Lowe's. So I always like to be cost efficient anytime it comes down to any product. So yeah, your girl always looking for deals. So anywho, I am going to be putting up a picture that actually my husband got made for me. And so I actually got two pictures made for me. It was this picture I'm about to show you and another picture that's sentimental. But anywho, I'm going to show you that picture, and then we're going to jump into what exactly this is that I got. All right, so here is the picture, or I guess you could say canvas, that I'm going to be putting up on my wall. Really nice. I love Joker, but I especially love this Joker. He's one of my favorite Jokers. I just love the grill and everything he wore in the movie. It was just freaking awesome. So I'm a huge fan of this Joker. So yes, this Joker is going up on my wall. So I want him nice and straight. I want him awesome looking on my wall. And I'm going to be now showing you what we're going to be using to make sure that he's nice and straight on the wall. All right, so this is what we're going to be using. It's supposed to be like a leveler, a laser. It's supposed to have like a laser to kind of help you level it out. And I'm just going to let you look at some of the details on the box. You may or may not be able to see it. Here we go. Well, welcome to stop or pause the video. But this is what I have. It's there. Leave your contact information. But yeah, so this is what I'm going to be using. I think this one, if I'm not mistaken, it comes with a stand. The ones that I were interested in has a stand, just because if I put it on the floor, I'm not for sure if it's going to reach the height of where I'm going to be putting this picture. So I believe this one comes with a stand. I won't know until we open the box. So let's go ahead and open this box. Okay, so just opening up the box. This has not been opened until today. So we have the laser itself. And sorry you guys, it's raining. I don't know what's been going on with the weather lately, but I appreciate the rain. Maybe it's just preparing us for a hot, dry summer. I'm not for sure. But anywho, this is the laser. And, or actually this is the device, but I believe the laser is in here, right? And then I guess this part would attach to the stand. So yeah, and then we have an on button as well, as you can tell. And then also they sent some batteries, which is great, because even if they didn't send batteries, I got batteries anyways. I always like to keep those around. Here are the batteries, and these are, let's see, what are these? These are AA batteries, so we'll be putting those in here in a minute. And then I believe this is the stand. And then it also comes with, looks like, a manual. So this is the manual. And of course it's gonna have instructions on how to put it together. So we're gonna go ahead and read this manual and I'll be back. Hopefully we'll have a laser put together. All right, so as you can tell, I've gotten it connected. You do have to pull these little legs down at the bottom. This part, just depending on how high you want this. And then this part, if you look on the side, if you loosen this, you can pull this stem up. So it depends on, like I said, how high you want it. I've already connected this at the bottom. There's like a little part where you can screw it in. And this handle, you just adjust the handle the way you want this adjusted. We'll be looking at that here in a minute. And then this little bubble, if you can tell, I don't know if you see that little bubble in the middle, but that will let you know about the angle of it. If you want it, a certain angle, this is the on button. From my understanding, this is where you can also adjust the brightness. And then right here, I believe this is where you can adjust like where the line and everything goes. So we're gonna be playing with it so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. This is the wall that we're gonna be working off of, and we're gonna be putting the picture up here. So yeah, this is the space, and I'm going to show you now what the laser look like. I am going to show you 2 different modes on this laser. Okay, so if you press for 1 second on the green button that's at the top of the laser that I showed you in the beginning of the video, that puts it in, I believe it's called self-lock mode or something like that. And so if you hit it, right, for 1 second, this is what you get. So I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can check. Okay, yeah. So that's the self-lock mode. Now, if you decide to not use that one, you just press it for 3 seconds. It'll go back off. However, the other mode, which I'll show you now, is I guess you could say it's like an assistant type of leveling. So you remember that bubble with the little bubble inside the circle? So if it's not within that bubble, right, it'll keep flashing. So right now, it's the bubble, okay, strange. So it is in the bubble, okay, and so it stopped flashing, right? So I need to figure out exactly how I want to put this because I do know where I want the photo, but right now it's like it's not in the middle. So I gotta find my middle, and then I'm going to go ahead and position it the way I need it, and then we'll come back and check it out and see if I figure this thing out. I think this is where I want it, and I had to do a little bit of measurement with a measuring tape because it's not like it can tell you how far over you are with a picture on both sides. So I just kind of had to measure to see how many inches is from this corner to over here by my window, just because I needed to be somewhat in the middle. So I think this is where I'm going to put it. Hopefully it looks all right so far, but this is where I want it. So let me go ahead and see about how I'm going to do this with putting it on the wall. This is the result. I feel like this is not leveled. I'm not for sure, but I'm going to play with the laser real quick and see if I can get that little bubble in that circle just by aligning the laser at the bottom. So let me just do that because I feel like, I don't know, it looks good, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, I think it might be on level. I could be wrong. So I'll be right back. And also to let you know, I'm going to be using not the self leveler, I'm going to be using the leveler that is built into the laser to let you know if it's unleveled or not. All right, so the laser isn't in the middle of his eyes like I wanted, but I guess it's okay. It's not like it's, I don't know, crooked, probably based off of what you guys are looking at. I don't know, does that look crooked to you? But I'm going to see if I can move this up, right up under here. It's kind of weird, like when you mess with it, it's kind of like all over the place because I guess like there's like, I don't know, almost like it has like a ball in it or something to kind of keep these 2 lines leveled with each other. But I'm going to see if I can get this to go up, and let's see if it's, leveled. So just hold on for just 1 minute. It's probably going to do that flickering, but I'm just curious if this is level. Okay, so it does look level. All right, so it is leveled, it's just not in the middle of his eyes like I wanted it, but it's okay. I'm gonna actually turn this off because as you can see, my cat is trying to mess with it, and I don't want anything to happen to her eyes. So I guess we're good. Like I said, it's not crooked or anything, so I believe we're good. I just wish it was in the middle of his eyes. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but anywho, let's come back. I believe it's okay. Maybe I don't really know how to utilize it correctly, but I thought maybe I utilized it correctly. And I want to show you something else. This little I guess like a latch. Latches it very quickly. You can hold it in your hand, but the whole point of me getting the tripod stand is so I don't have to hold it, right? And I'm not wiggling everywhere. And it's kind of hard to do, like put it in your hand and work with this by yourself if you don't have anyone helping you. So that was the whole point of the tripod stand. But I had to do some measuring. I feel like this thing kind of just moves around freely. So there has to be something in here that moves around freely, and just because it just wobbles when you adjust it. And so once again, I mean, it looks good. My canvas looks good on the wall. It does look even, but I really struggled. Like I played with this thing for a while because it just kept moving around. And so with the little bubble, I wish there was like a leveler that was, I don't know, like maybe on both ends or something, because if you're using not the self leveler, but the other one, the one that's built into the leveler, it's kind of hard just to work off that one little bubble, because if you put it just that little bubble in that circle, it doesn't give you the height of where you're trying to put the frame. Like it just brings it down lower where you're trying to put your picture or frame or whatever you're doing. So I don't know if they just need to add more little levelers to this or whatnot, but I don't know. Like I said, I think it's okay. I would definitely give it like a 5 out of 10, just because that part right there is a little frustrating. The directions is, I think they could do a little bit better on the directions on how to utilize this efficiently, and potentially what you're probably trying to put up or something like that or whatnot. But I would give this a 5. It's just that wiggling, you know, of the laser basically, and it's really complicated when you're basing it off of that, because if you could do the self leveling, but it's just like if I just work off of that, then is the little bubble in the circle. Because if you use one of those, you know, those lone levelers or whatever that has the bubbles or whatnot, those tend to, I guess, be a little bit more safe, just to let you know if it's leveled or not at the top and the bottom. So those bubbles I'm used to on those little ruler looking things, but with this, like I said, it's just difficult when you have that one bubble in this little circle, and when you do put it on that mode, it puts the frame, like puts the laser way at the bottom. So anyways, I just hope that made sense, but I don't know. I guess you get what you pay for, right? All right, so thank you for tuning in to Straight Like That. If you enjoyed today's review, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and make sure to turn on those notifications so you'll never miss an update. And please make sure to drop a comment below letting me know what you would like for me to review next time. Until next time, keep exploring and stay awesome. Bye guys.